We're up to day 501 of my case study, testing out the My Legion secret system and showcasing my results with that system every single day. But before we get into the results for the day, if you enjoy these videos, do give it a like. It's much appreciated. It helps the video so that it'll pop up and more people can find it and find the channel. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe and bell icon to be notified of future videos. However, if you're here from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels, any of these platforms where I post my side hustle videos on, you're not looking for this business. You're looking for the other business I talk about. And that other business is the one that I recommend if you want to get out of your 9 to 5. It is the business that got me to $1,000 a month in only 2 months' time, $6,600 a month after 6 months' time, and $9,800 a month after 8 months' time. As you can see, it's a substantial amount of money in a relatively short period of time, hence the name jobquittingincome.com. Third link in the description will take you to where you can learn more about that. So, if you want to pay off debt, you want to get out of your 9 to 5, you want more time to go on vacations, do what you want, when you want, you don't want to answer to someone else, you want to live life on your own terms, that is possible if you have the right business model and you have the right blueprint to follow and you have the right mentor. I'm doing my part in providing everything that you need to get all that sorted out. You just got to be willing to take the necessary action. So more about that is over here. So day number 0, the first video over here, is where I've redirected everyone to from my social media platforms. There's a URL at the end of all my side hustle videos. It takes you to day 0. That video explains that business in a nutshell. Following that is free training outlining how I leveraged free traffic on TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms, and use that traffic by posting videos on these sites to drive traffic and get clicks, leads, and sales for this system. And that is what allowed me to generate all this money because it's high ticket. We're not just getting $20 a sale, but we're getting $200 a sale, $500, $1,000, even $2,000 per sale. That is what allows you to hit those income goals sooner rather than later. So more about this is explained by going to that day 0 video and watching that in its entirety. And the other thing I'm going to say is that this is step by step everything that I did to achieve those results. How I got over 650,000 followers on Facebook, 179,000 or something like that on Instagram, 78,000, and more on TikTok. This is a tried and tested method that has worked on multiple platforms, and I'm showing you over here step by step how to duplicate my results. And if you don't want to show your face on camera, once you join the team via email, I'll send you more training which shows you how to make these videos on social media platforms without showing your face. So you have 0 excuses not to put this into practice and start seeing some results in your online business. Now, I have had someone recently mention that time is a factor for them with regards to choosing what businesses to do. I just want to reiterate something, that if you want something bad enough, you will make the time. All you need is 1 to 3 hours a day, more on the weekends. And if you want this bad enough, you're going to sacrifice things for short-term pleasure. Things like watching movie, watching TV, playing video games, going out with your friends, doing nothing basically, like browsing YouTube channels or whatever. You can cut that out. You can schedule events. That's the other thing. Use Google Calendar to schedule events so that, because you'll be surprised just how much time you waste. Take a couple of days, like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, to schedule out absolutely everything you do, from brushing your teeth to eating your first meal to going to work. Schedule everything, to your lunch break. Even at work, you have time off at lunch where you could be working on an online business. Okay? There is always a way to squeeze out at least 1 hour a day. There is no excuse not to build a business in your spare time. Like, I'm going to show you another business later on that's going to take only 5 to 15 minutes out of your day, which you can do, right, if you have very little time available. But even if you don't have much time available, you can always squeeze out 1 hour a day, okay? At least 1 hour a day. And on the days that maybe you can only squeeze out 15 minutes a day, that's fine. Just do 15 minutes. But you know what? Create a daily ritual of always doing something, even if it's as little as 15 minutes out of the day. Over time, you're going to get addicted to seeing that chain continue, and it'll become easier and easier for you to put forth that necessary work effort. Okay? I just want to reiterate this because this was no judgment. I'm just saying this is a good learning experience because there is no excuse. Time is not an excuse. All that is stopping you from getting the results that you want is desire. If you don't have a strong enough desire, you're not going to be willing to find the time. Everyone has the same 24 hours out of the day. It doesn't matter how many hours you're working. You could be working more than 40 hours a week. You could be working 60 hours a week. But you will find just 1 hour a day if this matters to you enough. If you're fed up, if enough is enough, you will find 1 hour a day. Okay? And once you see some results coming from 1 hour a day, you'll be even more motivated to put forth more work effort on the weekends, for instance. You're not working 7 days a week. I work 7 days a week on my business because I enjoy what I'm doing for a living. I'm working for myself, okay? And when I was growing my business at an accelerated rate, I was working as much as 10, 12 hours, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? So, I know what it's like to work hard, but what I'm trying to get across to you is no excuses in this game, okay? If you're not seeing the results that you want, if you want to build a business in your spare time and you think you don't have enough time, I challenge you to use Google Calendar and schedule everything that you do. Even if it's going to the washroom, schedule it. You'll be surprised at how much free time you have and how much free time you're wasting. Just allot 1 hour a day extra to work on your business, okay? More on the weekends. Anyways, mini rant over. I hope that helps someone, but I really want to emphasize that if you're not seeing the results that you want in your business, it comes down to desire and work ethic and putting in the work day after day without stopping. Nothing's going to come easy. There's no push button solutions. No one's going to hold your hand, so to speak. You've got to be willing to take action in your business. And that's the other thing. In this business, I'm providing mentorship, okay? Which means you can ask me questions over email, Facebook Messenger. I will respond to you, okay? But here's the other thing that you need to understand is that no one is going to do the work for you, okay? Now, I'm not going to get on the phone with you and say, okay, do this step. Okay, you've done it. Okay, great. Do the next step. Okay, you've done it. Great. Now do this. I'm not going to stay on the phone with you for 1 hour while you do all the steps that's outlined over here. This training is step by step. It is detailed enough that it doesn't matter what your background is. You can do this, okay? I've had another excuse, or what is the word, the better word? A reason why, someone can't do something. I'm not really a techie person, but you have to do something. You have to attempt it, right? At least attempt it. So you won't know if you can do something or you can't do something unless you actually go through it and attempt it. So go through everything I'm teaching you over here, right? There's no school for internet marketing training. Go through this step by step, do everything that I'm outlining, and if you get stuck, you can reach out to me over email, Facebook Messenger, and I will help you, okay? But there's no excuse. Like you can't have everything outlined for you. You can't have me, I'm not going to be there over the phone with you every single day. For that, I'd need to charge for that. I'm giving my mentorship away for free, right? Which is insane. Because even over email, even over Facebook Messenger, back and forth, that is a valuable service, which someone could be charging $1,000 a month for, right? That takes time out of your day. I'm giving my time away for free. You can send me an email message every single day, and I'll respond to it, okay? So don't take this for granted. And also, don't expect too much from the other person. Don't expect the other person to do that much hand-holding. You got to want it bad enough that you're willing to you're willing to work with me as a coach, right? I can coach you so much as you're willing to put forth some work. If I say, okay, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, I give you a checklist of things to do, you've got to be willing to take action on that checklist. Okay, you've got to show me that you've at least watched the first video, day number 1. Have you watched that first video? Great. Okay, next step. Have you used the Bust a Name website to come up with a domain name? That's something that doesn't require any techiness at all. You just use a website to help come up with a name for your website, your .com website, and once you've got your name for a website that's available, then register it with namecheap.com, right? It's a simple process of buying a website, right? Those are 3 things that you can do right off the bat that require no tech skill, and you can just follow along with what I'm teaching you here. I teach you how to do that. And once you got your website, I teach you how to link that to your affiliate link. This is where it gets a little bit techy, but I go through it step by step on day number 1 with you over here, okay? So what I'm trying to get across to you is, don't look at the whole thing that you have to do and get overwhelmed saying, you know, I need someone to help me, I need someone to walk me through this. Take action step by step on what is given to you here, right? And show that you have some initiatives. Show that you want this bad enough. Because if you come to me and I ask you, like, what have you done so far? And you're not able to say, okay, well, I spent 1 hour on this day trying to do this. I spent 15 minutes on this day trying to do that. If you don't have that data for me to work with, I can't coach you. I don't have any information showing that you actually did anything. And this is the problem. I'm not saying that you're not taking any action at all. I'm saying that a lot of people, they aren't doing much or anything at all, right? And they're coming to me asking me for help, and I can only help you so much as you're willing to help yourself. What I'm trying to get across here in this rant is that do some work, right? Then ask me for help if you get stuck. I will help you, and then you can do more work. Then if you get stuck again, you can ask me for help again. This is the way things are supposed to work in a coach-mentee relationship. You've got to be willing to take some action each day and then come to me asking me for help. Like, I'm not going to have the time availability to walk you through every single day. That would be coaching, online coaching, which, you know, I would have to charge $1,000, $3,000 a month for. Okay, anyways, I didn't expect to get off on this huge rant, but these are 2 topics that need to be addressed. I don't have enough time and not being willing to do the work, right? Take some action in your business every single day, and don't be overwhelmed so much that you take no action, okay? Don't be that person, please. So, mini rant over. I am giving you all the information here to take action, make this work for yourself. You just got to be willing to take the daily action and ask for help when you need it, okay? All that's left is your work ethic and your hustle, your drive, your determination, your willingness to make it happen for yourself is going to carry the rest of the way. So, pause the video. Go check out the day 0 video here for more information, and follow that up with the 3rd link in the description over here, jobquittingincome.com, to join my team where I'm going to be able to give you that free mentorship. And if you have any more questions, send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. I will get back to you over there. But again, pause the video, go check out all of that. If you're serious about getting out of your 9 to 5, go do all of that. And now let's shift gears into another business altogether, and it is this business, My Lead Gen Secret. Totally separate from what we just discussed. What we just discussed is called MIF, Multiple Income Funnel. In that business I just discussed, there are 4 income streams you can earn from. So that also makes it easier for you to hit your income goals, because you're promoting one business and you're able to earn from 4 places, and you're able to get high ticket commissions. More about that in the day 0 video. But this system over here, My Lead Gen Secret, this one takes only 5 to 15 minutes out of your day. So this is easier for you if you don't have as much time availability. Although with this business, you're kind of at the mercy of the system's leads. Like, you have to depend upon the system giving you the leads for you to see success, right? So you got to, basically the system gives you 100 leads each day, right? And you're at the mercy of those leads. You're not able to put up, you know, 1 video a day, and then like you want to double the output, put up 2 videos a day. Want to get even better results, put up 5 videos a day on social media sites. That is more in your control, how you scale up your business. In this one, you're having to wait and hope that you get some good leads coming to you sooner rather than later, and that the results start going up for you. So you're more at the mercy of the system, but this is more hands-free. And the other trade-off is, with that other business, MIF, you can make more money in that business. And in this business, it's more hands-free, less work, but this business isn't as profitable. With this business, I've hit $1.3 to $1.5 thousand a month, right? So let's get into this, and you could decide at the end of this which business you want to test out. But I always recommend another tip. Might as well go over more tips over here to have multiple businesses that you have going on for yourself. Now, obviously, you want to focus on one business at a time, but once you get some momentum with that business and you start seeing some results, start focusing on another business that you can build at the same time. Get multiple streams of income. That's what I did last year when I built multiple businesses, right? And I started developing, $10,000 with this business, some more money through the YouTube ad revenue, more money with My Legion Secret. I developed multiple streams of income for myself. Okay, so that's the end of the rants, hopefully. 15 minutes, man. Okay, let's get on with this. So, multiple streams of income, put in the work. We've gone over all of that. Now, let's get into this business. So, this business drip feeds us 100 leads each day, right? And these leads are BizOp leads. These are people looking to make money online. So what we're doing with these leads that are building up in the back office here is we're heading to clickbank.com, which is an affiliate marketplace. We're finding products over there that we can promote, and in exchange, if we get a sale, we'll get a commission from that sale, right? And in doing this method, promoting other people's products, you can see over here, we are grabbing promotional emails, swipe files from the vendors of those products, pasting them over here into the system over here, the inbuilt mailer, and we're getting opens, we're getting clicks, and we're getting sales over on Clickbank. And in doing this method, mailing out once a day, I broke even day 50, day 60 I was in profit, and as of month number 4, I've been making over $1,000 a month. Now, currently I'm at $1.3 to $1.5 thousand a month. It's been in this range for a while. We've been stuck in this range. However, there are people making double what I'm making, $3,000 plus a month. So there is potential for growth. So when you join this business, you're joining at $30 a month, right? And the first month you have to spend another $30 as an initial setup fee. So it's actually $60 month number 1, and thereafter it's $30 a month to stay on board the system. Now, that's just with one account, okay? We're gonna get into this later on. You can get multiple accounts. But if you refer someone to this system with your one account, you will get 100 bonus leads here, which will bring you to 200 leads a day, double the output. But if you don't have anyone to refer, don't worry about it, just refer yourself. Get a second account underneath your first. It'll give your first account 100 bonus leads, and your second account is going to have 100 leads. So that's 200, 100, that is 300 leads a day. That is 9,000 leads at the end of the month. So we've gone from 3,000 to 3,000 to 9,000 leads a month now. So you don't have to stop there. You don't have to stop at 2 accounts, because you can get a third account, a fourth account. You can chain multiple accounts, one under the other, and rack up the bonus leads. I've gotten 7 accounts like this. Each one's giving the prior account 100 bonus leads, except the very last one. That one has nothing underneath it, but I even got a sign up there. So I've got 200 times 7 accounts. That's 1,400 leads a day coming in. But you don't have to do this. I always recommend 5 accounts for some decent results in a reasonable time. 2 accounts will at least get you the bonus leads feature, right? 1 account, I don't recommend that, because you're going to have the patience of a monk pretty much. Even with 2 accounts, you're going to have to be patient. So I don't recommend that either. I'm just giving you an option if money is an issue. And then later on, you can get accounts 3, 4, and 5. But I also don't recommend going the other extreme, thinking, okay, I'll buy 10 accounts then, or more accounts. Because you may get anxious month number 2, month number 3, if you're not seeing the results you're looking for if you do that. And then you're going to just fall off the bandwagon. And in this game, longevity is more important. You want to stick with it long enough for things to pop off. And for me, they popped off month number 4. I've seen them pop off for other people month number 3, 4, or 5. So that is why I make that recommendation. Now, when you get your first sale, it could happen day number 4, day number 7, week number 2 to 3. I've seen a lot of people get in that range. And then it could take as long as 60 days. There's a wide range, but once you get your first sale, it depends on, you know, luck as well as number of accounts, but once you get your first sale, they seem to come in at a regular basis, whether that's every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 1.5 weeks, it depends. But as time goes on, it seems like the sales get closer together and the results tend to improve over time. But 20 minutes in, it's 2:51 a.m. It's just about the end of the day. There's only like 9 minutes left. We're pretty much at the end. I say end of the day at 3 a.m. because that's actually close to midnight Pacific Standard Time, which is what Clickbank runs off of. So let's get into the results as far as whether or not I've gotten a sale. Before I do that, give me a quick second. And let's have a look. Boom. $29.83. So we're at $78.45 for the week. And if we look over here, for account number 1, this got us the sale. Account number 1, we got a $21 sale and an $8 bump sell. And that's when someone clicks the box and says, I want this bonus. And if we look over here, so far, last time I updated this, we were at 1,992 hops. Let's just refresh this over here, see where we're at now. Let me change this to TID over here. Okay, so we've broken the 2,000 hop mark, and we've got 8 minutes left. So this is probably going to end off at 2042 or something like that. So it's 2032 right now hops, 9 order form impressions, 1 sale and 1 bump sell. And if we look over here, this is pretty much all my results since the day that I started. And if we look over here, we are at 581 for the month. We're at $19,524 gross income and $15,546 net income. And if we go over here, this was account number 1, I believe, was it? Let's see over here. Account number 1 has its 53rd sale, and it is sitting at $2,261 earned. Okay, so those are my results for the day. And if you want to test the system out, come over to the description of this video and click on this first link over here. That first link is my affiliate link. So when you use that, send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. That way I'll have your email and I'll know where to send the bonuses to. The bonuses being 500 free swipe files, emails. Out of those 500 emails, 200 of them are generically written, which means that you can copy and paste them pretty much without even thinking and promote whatever you want with these emails. So you can promote Warrior Plus offers. If you don't want to do Clickbank, that's another option you can promote, right? You can also promote MIF, the first business I talked about, or you could promote My Legion Secret to the My Legion Secret leads themselves, get someone inside the system to sign up for the system on your bottom account. So your bottom account gets an extra 100 leads a day, an extra 3,000 a month, and that's going to improve the likelihood of getting that Clickbank sale. You'll also get support over here where you can ask me any questions that you have, and I'll do my best to answer them, to tell you what you can do to improve on your results, what you might be doing wrong, all of that stuff. But if you click over here, it's going to bring you to this page, which explains things a bit more. The main thing to note here is that you're getting some money back because there's a tiered commission structure. So when you get your second account underneath your first, it gives your first account $5 back, level 1. And your third account gives your second account $5 back, and your first account $4 back, level 2. Bottom line of all of this is if you have 5 accounts over 1 full year, you're essentially getting 2 whole months for free. And if you want that explained in more detail, look at my tips and tricks playlist in the description below. Day number 40 in there is going to explain it more. So click on this first button and enter in your email, click Get Started. That's going to bring you over to the sales page. And from here, you're going to click on that button and sign up for your first account. Once you're signed up, pay close attention because I'm going to show you now how to layer your accounts to get the bonus leads. The first account doesn't matter, sign up the usual way, but the second account, you're going to copy that link, paste it in the browser over here and press enter. That'll bring you back to the sales page. And from there, you're going to sign up for your second account. That'll place your second account underneath your first account, giving your first account 100 bonus leads. So that if you go here to the My Leads tab, this will show as 200 leads will appear in this much time. Okay? Now, my very first day I had 100 leads, so it's going to be the same for you until the countdown reaches 0. Then this updates to 200, and it's been 200 ever since. So keep that in mind. And another thing to keep in mind is to use a different email address for every account that you create. With Gmail, you can create 5 Gmails with 1 phone number. And if you need to make any other accounts, use Yahoo, Mail.com, or ProtonMail to do so. Also, put a number at the end of your first and your last name. So in my case, Mike2 Iser 2 for account number 2, Mike3 Iser 3 for account number 3, and so on. And the reason you have to do that is because the system may reject the same first and last name appearing over and over again if you don't do that. So just go to the account profile later on and delete those numbers and you'll be fine. And one last thing, when you're creating account number 2, you use account number 1's affiliate link over here. And that brings account number 1 to 200 leads a day, and account number 2 will be at 100 leads a day. Now when you create your third account, you're not going to use the same link. You're going to log in to the second account and grab the link from the second account and use that link to create the third account. That brings this to 200, this to 100. And then you're going to use the third account's link to create the fourth account to bring this to 200 and this to 100. And one last time, you're going to use the fourth account to create the fifth to bring this to 200 and this to 100. And at that point, you have 900 leads a day. That's plenty. You can go and promote Clickbank products with all of that, or you can use the emails that I give you, specifically the 200 generic ones, and copy and paste a new generic email into the system every day, and use the affiliate link for your bottom account and insert that in the email so that if someone clicks on it and then purchases over here, you'll make a commission, but then this will also become 200, and this will become 1,000 leads a day. And in that instance, you're getting an extra 100 leads a day, an extra 3,000 leads a month, and you're improving the likelihood of getting a Clickbank sale. So if you make a mistake with this, just contact MLGS support because they are aware people are doing this, they're allowing it, and they could probably fix it for you if you mess up. But next steps are to create your free Clickbank account and learn how to send out these emails, which, like I said, takes 5 to 15 minutes out of your day. All you're going to be doing is selecting your leads, copying and pasting an email over here. I've got all these emails already saved in the system, but you're going to copy in a subject line, copy in a body of an email, and this is all provided for you, okay, in the description of this video. I'm going to give you different emails that you're just going to copy and paste. It's all going to be explained in this URL, okay? Just go to this URL, mlgswithmike.com. That's actually the second link in the description over here. And when you go there, let me click on it. It's going to load up this, you saw that flash over there, this video with Pikachu, right, as a thumbnail. All right. And this video over here is going to explain it in more detail. If you just fast forward 20 minutes into this video, somewhere about here, we'll pick up where we left off and you'll be able to see how to create that Clickbank account and learn throughout the rest of this video how to send out the emails, okay? So watch the latter half of this video and that should explain everything, but if you are ready to come on board, it is the first link in the description. And that first link, if you use it, send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com so I can send you over those 500 bonuses and give you the free support. That's only if you use that link, okay? But let me know what your usernames are so that I can verify you in the back office. And also the third link in the description. If you're tired of working a 9 to 5, if you're serious about generating a substantial income online, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, that is the business I recommend, jobquittingincome.com. And like I said earlier in my rants, nothing is going to come to you for free. You got to do the work, 1 to 3 hours a day, more on the weekends. There's no excuses. If you want it bad enough, like I did many times over, I built many businesses in the past. Every time I built the business, I had to sacrifice time. There are plenty of times, like when I first started building my business, I was, working a usual 9 to 5 job. If you have a 9 to 5 job, you're actually in a good spot, okay? You may have a lot of time taken up, but you've got money coming in that you can leverage to help build your business. That is a good mental state to be in. You want to be in the right mental state where you're not worried about your new business you're building having to pay your bills right away, okay? So you're going to be in the right mental state. Now you just got to fix this mental state just a little bit more, because you've got to understand that no matter how little time you think you have, we've all got the same 24 hours in the day, okay? Even if you're working 60 hours a day in your job, you can always find an extra 1 hour, even if you have to sacrifice sleep. This is only a temporary thing until you get the ball rolling, okay? And understand, everyone has plenty of time on the weekends, to just hammer it out. There are zero excuses. As a coach, it's my job to iterate this stuff to you guys, to not let you get away with talking yourself out of success, okay? So hopefully this talk has been helpful to someone, and I'm gonna wrap this up here. So if you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed these rants, do give the video a like, it's much appreciated. Hit the subscribe and bell icon if you haven't already, and I'll see you in another video.